It's Kendra DeBerry, Georgia, with Fall Obsession. I got drawed for a quota hunt, Piedmont National Wildlife Refuge. My son and Bill and my son's father's with us. It's a primitive weapon hunt. We got 3 days. Today's the first day. And first day I've been back in the saddle since I got thrown from the horse and broke my ribs. I scouted this spot yesterday and found a rub line and a lot of white oaks right on the edge of a pine. There's pine trees back behind me with where they do a complete burn and then it grows back, like a cut over. So I got a lot of browse and underbrush back up behind me. It's pretty thick. This ridge drops down pretty steep. I got a pretty good deep ditch down below me. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's a little more open back to my left, and down below me to my left. Everything to the right's a little bit, or a lot thicker, not a little bit. That buck is skirting right along the edge of this thick stuff, and he's hanging along the edge of that ravine. It turns into a ditch as it goes on up, but it's pretty steep drop off. I got a big maple tree here in front of me, but I climbed up in a white oak. It's dropping acorns right now, but there's a lot of oaks right here dropping. I kind of wanted to use this maple to kind of block the buck's view of me, so I'm kind of splitting the difference here. He's got a trail down below me where he got his rub line going up to there. Kind of shaped of a V as it goes down this ridge. And on the edge of the pines where it's thick, he's got a rub line going that way, so it gets wider as it goes up the ridge. So I put myself in the middle of it, hoping I'll get a chance at him. And I'm hunting with a borrowed muzzleloader because I got rid of all my muzzleloaders years ago. I just thought it was too expensive hobby. I'd rather shoot my bow, but since my ribs are hurt, I can't shoot my bow yet. So I borrowed this muzzleloader, and we checked it and made sure it was sighted in a week or so back. And we cleaned them real good before we come down here. Put them back together, 3 of them. We made sure we had backups, but the one that I'm using, we had a hard time getting the breech plug out of it to really thoroughly clean it. I mean, it took an hour to get it out. We tried everything. PV blaster, hot boiling soapy water, hammers, wrenches. We finally got it out. So we shot it afterwards to make sure that, it was still sighted after all the banging trying to get the breech plug out. So I come down here and wait for daylight, give myself plenty of time so that I could get up this tree, because I haven't climbed in a saddle since I got injured. I knew it'd be hard because my whole left side's weak and ribs are still real sore, kind of still crunching. But so I did good. I took my time, a lot longer than it normally would take to get up a tree, but I put my sticks on the tree, climbed up, and I wanted to get a little higher, but I didn't realize that this maple tree here was touching the oak, so I couldn't really get my tether, my hooked up the way I wanted to. The tree was stopping me from putting my lineman rope on up, and I was afraid I wasn't going to get tethered off, so not as high as I want to be, but I'm still off the ground. Anyway, got my backpack up, got it strapped to the tree, and pulled the muzzleloader up. I was getting already put my cap on, and I was checking my safety. It's got a double safety on it. I'll show you here. It's got safety here on the side, plus you got this bolt on the back of it. You have to screw that back until you see red, and then it'll be able to fire. My problem this morning, after it got shot the other day, it jammed that nut and I could not get it broke loose. And I thought, well, my hunt's over. I'm not going to be able to shoot. And I got frustrated. I thought I went through all this, climbed this tree, got up here, sore, hurting. And I'm like, why? Why did this happen? And I was about determined I was just going to go back down the tree and go back to the truck because I couldn't get the nut to release so that I'd be able to fire the muzzleloader. You talking about determination? I got the ball starter out and I started tapping on that nut. I got my gloves, everything. I didn't have anything I could grip hold of it other than my gloves. And I fought with that nut, working it left and right until finally it broke loose. I was like, okay, maybe I can salvage this hunt. Deer probably heard a lot of banging going on. And they even heard some choice words, but thank God, I got it loose, and I'm gonna sit here till about 12:30. See what comes through. I've done heard a few shots already this morning. Some west of me and some south of me. Sounds like a few people's in the right spot. So anyway, the rubs that I saw here, looks like a pretty good buck because he's rubbing 2 trees at one time and got his tines are making gouge marks in the trees, and he's twisted and broke tops out of trees he's rubbing. So let's just see what happens. There's always a chance I could shoot me a big toad. Anyway, y'all stay obsessed. Try not to fall out of your trees. Don't get thrown from horses. Have you a good hunt this year. Everybody, good luck. Stay obsessed. This is Cantor with Fall Obsession. We're in Georgia. Hunting a primitive weapon. Quota hunt at Piedmont. It's Ethan Brown, my son's hunting with me. What's the plan, Ethan?
Good creek crossing, some hedges. We got oaks. close for me putting you on the hell of a spot. So, if it's inside those two windows, that big one, up to this tree, that's bow range. See them firs down there?
Yeah, what?
See them firs down there by themselves? About 35 yards. There's two big light oaks on both sides of it.
Yeah.
32, 34 yards. If it's inside there, I want a bow shot. Unless, like, he already sees us. He's gonna spook. I can't draw. He wags his ass. Everything else, all you. People up here, I'll just be able to let you shoot up here. Okay. You can shoot these bills closer if you want. I don't care.
That ain't